Let me ask you this. Which do you think is more dangerous, staying in your basement for a day or smoking a pack of cigarettes? Actually, in some homes, it is more dangerous to stay in your basement than smoke cigarettes due to the high radon levels. In Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania especially, the average radon level is double the highest recommended safety level. Radon causes 21,000 deaths a year. Despite this, absolutely no government legislation exists for regulating radon levels. I knew I needed to take action to help my community, both from the city to nationwide, and this is what motivated me to do something and start Rate On, Rate Off. My name is Yuki Chen, and I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My project is Rate On, Rate Off, and we are an environmental justice group working to increase radon mitigation resource access. Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas that is the second leading cause of lung cancer. We combat this through both remedial and preventative angles. We have distributed hundreds of test kits across the country to YMCAs by working with the PA Department of Environmental Protection, and we are working with the PA Senate and Women for a Healthy Environment to pass the first ever radon legislation in Pennsylvania. Radon is a pollutant found in soil caused by uranium decay. It is a radioactive yet odorless and colorless gas, so it may go unnoticed. However, exposure can cause significant and even deadly damage to the lung. The highest safe level of radon is 4 picocuries per liter of air. However, the average home in Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania has levels of 8.0, so double the highest safety level, with the highest reading in Pennsylvania reaching as much as 6,176 picocuries per liter of air. It is no surprise that exposure to radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer after smoking. This is a case of environmental justice because lower income communities will have higher levels of radon and less access to mitigation resources due to this lack of legislation and also due to gentrification. The urgency for this cause is clear. This project aims to distribute free radon testing kits, provide low-cost remediation methods, and offer safety education. Rate On, Rate Off began in September 2023, coinciding with my acceptance into the Youth Climate Advocacy Committee, or YCAC, at the Phipps Conservatory in Pittsburgh. The YCAC provides a community for environmentally minded youth to pursue sustainability and environmental justice projects. By promoting radical change in legislation and providing a framework for all communities to battle environmental pollution, we invest in our future by building a foundation to fight against these great challenges. Legislators and high-ranking officials usually listen to young people and students more. Maybe it's because they feel inspired or moved when listening to passionate youth, or are motivated when seeing people take action at a young age. I envision building Rate On, Rate Off into a replicable model that any community can adopt to address their own environmental pollution justice issues, because all of these pollutants create injustices. When young people advocate for change, I think we appeal to the conscience of society and frame our demands in terms of justice, fairness, and the rights of future generations, and I think that is really significant. I have pursued Rate On, Rate Off to serve as many communities as I can and to make the greatest difference that I can. I hope that every young person in our world knows that they have the power to create change. And I hope to inspire others to take that dream and run with it. No matter where we come from and what resources we have the ability to achieve greatness and to change our world for the better. When I first started, I never have imagined that I could grow this project across multiple states and change state-level legislation. But I truly think that the greatest change that we can make is living our lives, learning from others, giving to others, and being kind to others. Kindness and connecting as a society is how we build change makers and how we create the support to allow them to grow.